What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and today we're getting into episode 24 of my season predictions videos. The final one of this NFC West. We have the San Francisco 49ers here. We look at the Niners in order to win out the division. We see the Seahawks sitting there at 10-5 right now. They would have to beat out that record. Can they do it? Let's see. Starting out here with the first game of the season. At this point on, I'm not sure about the news about Brock Purdy coming back, but Trey Lance, I think he should be fine. And then they got Sam Darnold. Honestly, I'm not taking too much into the QB situation here because, as I've seen from the past in Kyle Shanahan's system, he just works well with like any QB. We saw with Brock Purdy, even if Sam Darnold's playing, I'm pretty confident that Kyle Shanahan, sorry, almost said Sean Payton for some reason, but Kyle Shanahan can make him into a really good QB because like this system's just so easy for quarterbacks, especially with all these weapons that they got there in San Francisco. But anyway, let's get into these predictions here. Starting out with the first game of the season, that's going to be against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I see the Niners winning that one. Steelers are a good team, but I don't see it happening there for them. We move on to the Rams, and I'm giving this one to the Niners. That should be an easy win, I think, even on the road. Moving on, we got the Giants on Thursday Night Football. Giants, decent team, but at home, that's just too hard for the Niners, I think. And then we here have the Cardinals, another cakewalk game there, I think, for them. Well, I guess this game's not cakewalk, but this game was, if that makes sense. But anyway, the Niners, I think, should be able to dominate the Cardinals in that one. Then they got a tough game here in Week 5, and I'm actually going to give this one to the Cowboys. May trigger some Niners fans, but, I think that the Cowboys can get this one against you. This isn't in the postseason. It's not the end of the world. I think that they can finally get their revenge, even on the road here. These two teams are very similar, but I just think that the Cowboys have a little bit of a more better QB situation there with Dak Prescott. But the Niners also are better coached, so it's an interesting situation. But I'm going to give that one to the Cowboys in an upset win. You can't win them all. We move on to the Browns, and I'm going to give this one to Cleveland as well. This is a tough game. Browns are coming off a bye week. Deshaun Watson, I think, will be ready for that Niners defense, and the Niners fall to 5-2 or 4-2. Sorry. Moving on here, Monday Night Football game, another tough game against the Vikings, but I do think that Niners defense can shut down that Vikings offense. And it should be pretty easy on the other side of the ball. The Niners move on to 5-2. Here we have a Week 8 game against the Cincinnati Bengals, a good one at that too. Niners are having some tough games. They're going to be beaten up, I think, at this point. They need that bye week. The Bengals are coming off a bye week. I know, again, it's on the road, but I'm going to give this one to Cincinnati in an upset win, and Joe Burrow pulls off the win. Okay, so now you get the bye week. 5-3, not great, but we've seen this in the past from San Francisco, just not start out the season as well as you think. We saw it last year. We're seeing it here again, I think, in my predictions at least. But now here we have the Jaguars. Jaguars are coming off a bye here as well, so this isn't an easy game. They got a really tough slate here, as you can see, but I do think that the Niners can go to Jacksonville and beat the Jaguars. Now we have the Buccaneers, and I'm going to give this one to San Francisco as well. That should be an easy game. Now you get a really tough game on Thanksgiving against the Seahawks, and I'm going to be honest, I don't see the Niners sweeping Seattle again this year. I'm giving this one to Seattle. And then you got the Eagles. Again, they are coming off a mini bye from the Thursday night game. But is that going to be enough against a very good Eagles team? I don't think that the Niners get their revenge. I could see it happening. This game could go either way, but I think that the Eagles are just the more talented team, and being at home has a big thing to do with it as well. So now we move on to the Niners versus the Seahawks again. And let's be honest, Seattle, as a Seahawks fan, I am a Seahawks fan. I don't see us sweeping the Niners really at all, but We move on to the Cardinals here. I'm going to give this one to San Francisco again. I don't see that one even being close. A tough Monday night football game. Being at home, though, and the Niners just, I think, being the better team in general, I do think that they'll come away with the victory against the Ravens and a win against the Washington Commanders in Week 17, and rounding out with a win against the Rams with 2 easy games to finish off the season, it looks like. But that is the final record for the Niners. They finished 12-5, which last year they finished 13-4, which is very, very good. This year I think they take one step back, but I do think this team is just about the same as they were last season. So talent-wise, that is. So don't let that one game fool you. This Niners team is very, very good. They have a difficult schedule, though, in this middle of the season part. I want to be honest with you, but yeah, it pains me to give this division to San Francisco as a Seattle Seahawks fan, but I have to do it. I really do not like you guys, Niners fans. I'm going to be straight up with you. I'm sure you guys are going to be complaining in the comment section, but yeah, I don't know. You guys can be a little bit annoying, but it's all fun and games. But anyway, let's look at this records here. They finished 12-5 overall, 5-1 in the division, sweeping the Rams and the Cardinals and splitting with Seattle. They do finish 9-3 in the conference. That means that they go 3-2 in the AFC. We see their home records finish 6-2, and on the way 6-3, pretty even there. Then ignore all these stats. So, anyway, guys, thank you all for watching this video today. Hope you all enjoyed the content. Comment down below your thoughts. Go a little bit nice on me, Niners fans. I know I'm a Seahawks fan. I know you hate me just as much as I hate you guys, but it's all fun and games. I'm not biased here. I think you guys are very, very good. So I'm not gonna be straight up and give you a ton of losses. So this is what my actual opinion is without bias. So anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. Peace out.